Welcome, Andor. Welcome back to Off the Reel, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. Get another mouthful. These subtitled movies are gonna have to stop. This is our spoiler review. If you have not seen the movie or our spoiler-free review, go check it out because there's some big ol' hefty spoilers in this movie.
Yep.
So, get watching. Then you can come back here and watch us talk about this. Let's go. So, overall, good.
Yes.
But completely good?
No.
No. Well, I you know what? I'll ask you that in a bit. Let's just jump into it. Creativity.
No. For me, it doesn't really do anything unique out of it. Like any.
In fact, I want to bring some things up from here on out. Spoiler alert, in case you hadn't already noticed. There are so many moments, and I do mean like, you'd be surprised. Like I've seen videos on it so far, just showing how much they take from the other movies.
Yeah.
Like the dumbwaiter scene, it's like a shot-for-shot remake of the kitchen scene and the raptor coming into there. Like it is exactly the same.
Yeah, it is. There's no creativity. It's like it's predictable. Nothing unique happens at all. It's just they take from everything else. It's not different from any other movie.
I don't know.
There's some things.
There is a message behind. I mean, it's always commented on the abuse of genetic power and animal cruelty and trafficking and containment and captivity and all that. This one I think takes it to another level, though. I mean, it obviously takes the animal cruelty and all that to another level. I mean, they're dinosaurs, but the basis behind the whole movie is should dinosaurs be saved or not?
Yeah.
And it's like they're animals, and the movie paints that picture as like they are just like any other animal, and when you watch them die, for most people, it's unpleasant to watch.
Yeah.
Some people would probably be like, hell yeah, kill a dinosaur. That's cool, but like it's not no bueno. But aside from that, I think it's Lost World.
It is
just good.
Yes.
It's just like if they did Lost World more right than they did. Lost World is my least favorite. There's only one redeemable factor, maybe two, in that entire movie. We all know what that is.
Yes, I'm just gonna say I know what that is.
The tall grass field.
Oh yeah,
the Raptors.
That was good.
That's one of the best things in the franchise.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, no point for creativity. Plot. No. In fact, if I could give it negative points, I would.
It's literally.
Wait, I can't.
You can. Yeah. There's no.
I mean, like, let's get something straight here. That raptor thingy is the ultimate killing machine, supposedly.
Yeah.
But
Blue,
straight up, and Maisie. There's no way in any circle of hell that little girl should not be dead.
Yeah.
Like dead.
Okay.
Dead. The thing is right behind her, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna trip up 20 flights of stairs, and this little girl is going to somehow outrun a super predator. Like, come on.
Yeah. And my thing is with like just it being like the most fearsome like dinosaur. Yeah, it's like that you just did that with the Dominus Rex.
Yeah.
Like, can we do something different? Like, you literally just did that. So.
And like it's called an Indoraptor.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the most efficient hunting and killing machine ever. and yet Blue low key kicks its butt.
Yeah.
Like Blue's a beast. Like
Blue shouldn't even be able to hold her own.
yeah, Blue should I thought Blue would be dead before that thing left the room.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought it was gonna gut Blue or something, and that would just be the end of it. In fact, they come out the window and it shows that gate with the spikes, and I was like, are we gonna have a Lost World reference here where a raptor gets thrown out a window and gets impaled, and it's Blue? Because that would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Instead, Blue did that to the Indoraptor.
Yeah. I have another problem. Just I don't know. I guess it could be minor, but in the beginning, when they're trying to do all that stuff, close the gate and whatever, you're telling me there's just this one little tablet thing to control this huge gate. That's the only thing that can close it. That's it. That's so stupid. That's the only thing you have?
Wait, you're talking about the very beginning?
Yeah.
My other thing is it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And the gate stops closing.
Wouldn't it just keep
closing because there's nothing telling it to stop? Object in motion tends to stay in motion. Not really, but electricity wise, I think it would keep closing.
Keep going. I don't know.
Also, oh wait, no, never mind. I guess he opened the elevator. Click the open button. There are just so many things wrong with the plot. Suddenly, Wheatley is just the dumbest person that ever lived, despite being their head of military operations or whatever. And what else we got? Somehow they escape the baryonics in the falling lava place, and somehow they escape. Somehow Owen wakes up right as lava is about to engulf him. So many other things, just Deus Ex, this movie
just to progress
is
the plot.
just 100%. The plot doesn't drive itself, just things happening.
Yeah. Oh, and that one dude, the military guy.
Yeah.
He comes in, everybody left, and for some reason he decides to go in the cave.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
With the Indoraptor.
Oh, you shoot it twice? Man,
and then
you shot a Velociraptor twice, and the thing didn't go down until you actually shot it.
I was you're such an idiot.
Even still, you're not gonna shoot it anymore.
I know.
You couldn't have been poop, 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 poop.
Yeah.
I did though. It's a very visually attractive movie.
It is.
He lifts him up there and then just clean chomped his arm off. I like that. I was ooh.
It was good.
He's got some chopping power. He didn't rip that arm off. He just literally sliced it in half.
But yeah.
But yeah, no. So plot very weak in this movie. Characters.
I don't think I'm gonna give it the point for characters.
The villains, they don't fit the standard for any of the Jurassic movies, and they
And then just the only character I really like, I like Owen.
I like Owen.
I just like that dude. And then Claire, I like more than I did, but then still at the same time, it's I don't really love these characters. And and you got Franklin and Zia and all these other characters. I don't really care about.
I was totally cool with Owen and Claire, and Maisie and Franklin, and I actually liked Dr. Wu in this movie. I did. And who else? There were a couple others here and there that I was pretty good with, but just the overall pure bad guy. Okay, this is I could be wrong. But I do believe this is the first Jurassic Park movie where a human murders another human.
Yeah.
And that's just not how Jurassic Park works.
I literally saw it coming. I was he's gonna kill the dude.
Yeah, it is dude, you're gonna die.
I knew that was gonna happen. It was I shouldn't be able to know that's gonna happen.
And it's why? When do you ever even get an inkling that guy is that evil? sure, he wants a lot of money and he's kind of a douche to animals.
Like
Like, you're gonna murder the dude you've been working for the past how many years? The dude that made your life. And then, like, just, you hate this little girl and, like, it was so stupid.
The characters just...
I had a really big problem with a human murdering another human in a Jurassic movie.
It's like there's actually a villain in this movie?
Like,
I thought the dinosaurs were the problem.
No. The dinosaurs are never the problem. Except
in every other movie.
No. Who saves the day in Jurassic Park?
The T-Rex always does. But...
Alright.
They created the problem.
Who created the problem?
Well, the humans did.
The humans did. Because they were greedy.
Yeah.
They played with genetic power.
They're both. It's both.
In every movie, the humans create the problem themselves.
Yes.
There's no, like...
But the problem is still the dinosaurs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I know they created the problem, but the problem is still that.
You walk into a lion's den, and you slap its cub in the face, and they're the bad guy. You are evil because you were trying to eat me.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, though? Like, they created the whole problem. Just creating dinosaurs in general was a bad idea.
Yes. That's another thing I want to bring up.
But the problem...
okay, so, in the very beginning of this movie...
still the problem.
In the very beginning of this movie, we get a hard set opinion from the guy that has literally been right about everything since the moment he showed up in the films. Ian Malcolm.
Yeah.
He tells us, let the dinosaurs die. So, I mean, according to him, that's probably the right thing to do.
It is.
Because he's never wrong about this stuff. Doesn't work out well for him.
For who?
Ian.
It doesn't?
They get out.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't succeed.
But you're still right.
We've been going on about this for a long time.
Yeah, we have. We need to move on. What is the...
No points for characters. Alright, now let's get into some better stuff. Acting. I thought the acting was done especially well in this movie.
Yeah.
Mainly because I didn't want to cut the child actor's head off.
Yeah, it was like...
She was very good.
She was good.
Like,
she was believable.
Yeah, she channeled her emotions like no other.
Like, you believe that was an actual child. Like, she reacted like a child would. She was scared. She was, freaking out. She didn't know who to trust. So, yeah.
I was very impressed.
And then, of course, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt was good. Like, all the other acting, I thought was done very well. I liked Franklin's acting. Zia's was a little on the nose. But Dr. Wu, I thought Dr. Wu did really well.
Dr. Wu was kind of like...
you can tell that Dr. Wu, like, as much as he is enterprising, he still understands the dinosaurs. Like, it's not like he's trying to, like...
He understands they can, like, cause serious problems if they don't, like, if they're not kept properly.
Yeah. So he's been in that situation a few times now. No, but, because, like, he's sitting there and he's like, you can't just have the dinosaur, like, it's a prototype, we have to go out there and make another one, it needs a mother. Like, if you try to do it now, it's not going to go well for you. It's like, we gotta...
Apparently, wasn't Blue supposed to be its mother?
Yes.
Pretty much? And
yeah.
You don't mess with the mother.
No, that was the one that didn't have a mother. They were going to make a new one with Blue's imprint, so it could take commands. Because, deference is something that gets passed down throughout generations. Yeah, so I'm going to my point for acting.
Yeah.
Dialogue. Let's think on this one.
I haven't really thought about it, but... I guess... I don't know, there's not a lot of dialogue.
There's really not.
Like, it's mostly just, like, screaming and running and... Run! That's like it. The dialogue, there's...
Just reminded me of Ian Malcolm. It's like, yeah, first it's just the normal expedition, but then there's running, screaming.
I mean, I guess when the dialogue is there, it's good, but overall there's not a lot of dialogue happening.
But quality over quantity, my guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I just keep remembering some cool visuals, but like I'm trying to remember dialogue points. There was really good stuff between Owen and Claire and Maisie when they like first met each other.
Yeah.
There was good stuff between Owen and Blue.
Yeah.
I liked Franklin's dialogue. I thought he was funny without being
Too much.
Yeah. I didn't like Zia that much. She had her moments, I guess.
But the dialogue.
Yeah, I'm talking about their dialogue, like.
What they like actually say.
I don't know. Some of the villain dialogue was all right. Like some of it was okay. Like they had a few points. They were like, "This was wrong when we did it in the first place. We're past that point now."
Yeah, I can't give it the point.
Can't give the point for dialogue.
No. Like I don't think the fact that I'm this on the fence about it. That's why. It's not above average.
I guess I can't remember that much.
But yeah, it's not above average. Like what they say, there's really not anything memorable. Nothing really impactful.
I think it's right on the edge there, but yeah, no, I don't think we can give it the point. It's just, I mean, I guess the visuals outweigh the dialogue.
Heavily.
Yes, like a lot.
Very heavily.
No point for dialogue. Visuals, definitely.
I would almost give it another point just for visuals.
Yeah,
like that's how good like the visuals were in this movie.
Visuals. I mean, yes, obvious point for visuals. There was a lot of good, like that scene where he's paralyzed by the lava. Like that was actually pretty funny.
That was funny.
He's like sitting there. But other than that, like the dinosaurs, they look very impressive. Like as much as you love the originals and the practical effects, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, in some aspects, I do prefer the practical effects from the originals. Like the Velociraptors, they look really good in the originals.
They look really good in the guy.
And the T-Rex, like there's something you can do with the scaliness of the dinosaur's skin and just like their eyes and stuff. Like it works really well with practical effects.
Yeah.
But as far as seeing them,
are you good?
As far as seeing them all like function on a larger scale, it pays the CGI that they're doing nowadays.
And then of course the island exploding.
It's pretty awesome.
And then when they're all running and fall and stuff. And
you know, like we're talking about
Brachiosaurus. It looked good.
It was very impressive seeing the Brachiosaur.
Yeah.
You see like flashes of its neck, like God, that was miserable. Cause like I'm pretty sure it's understood that like Brachiosaur, maybe a Triceratops, but we already saw one of those drown, so let's go to a Brachiosaur. Like seeing them, like they're the most graceful and innocent, I think, of the dinosaurs that you see in the films, and like every time you see them,
you're like, oh.
Yeah. And then like in these last two movies, they just keep getting murdered, and you get to see them die slowly. Like when the Indominus Rex gutted the other one, it was like sitting there like, and then like now in this one you see one like burned to death. It's bad, man. It's
visuals on point.
Yes, definitely. A lot of the stuff that was done at night was very good. Like in the house, there was a lot of good stuff done there. With the stocking through like the glass and everything.
Good. It looked good, yeah.
There was good stuff there. Someone should have died there. That's one thing I want to say. They, like in this new franchise, they're afraid of killing their characters.
They don't.
Yeah. Like let's run it back to the first one. So we lost Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
Nedry.
Yep.
Muldoon. Gennaro. Ian Malcolm got very injured.
Very injured.
And then various other people died here and there. The second one, their friend in the truck died.
Yeah.
The snake died, but that doesn't really count. I really don't care about the second one that much. You can take it from there. The third one, they kill off. I mean, they keep the core characters alive, and then they
kill the
but they
others.
do kill off some characters.
Yeah. But in this, nobody dies.
Yes.
Like, no one.
You kill the villains and all the good guys you keep alive.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even kill Zia. I thought they were setting up to kill Zia at some point, but it's like, okay, you're making these characters.
I thought they were going to kill Franklin. But I don't know.
I didn't
but
think
it's like,
they were.
at the same time, it's like.
It would be too sad, I think, because, like, Franklin is, like, terrified of this situation. Like, he's the one person in these situations that is, like, terrified. That'd be like seeing Lex get killed in the first movie. Like, it wouldn't sit well with people.
But at the same time, it's like, are these characters, like, are you really drawn to these characters that it would actually be impactful if they actually died? Like, for me, if Franklin died, I wouldn't care. If Zia died, I really wouldn't care. The only character I would actually really care if they died is Blue. Like, if she died, I would be pissed off.
Right?
But
let's talk about that. They kind of set up for Blue to die almost like a couple times in this movie.
But
still, Blue makes it out. Blue has a great track record in these
Blue
movies.
is OP.
Blue has killed the last two big bad dinosaurs, which are supposed to be the apex predators. Blue has killed, and in the Indominus Rex cases, helped kill.
Yeah, she helped.
Yeah, she helped. I mean, she's not big enough to throw an Indominus Rex through a wall, but yeah, she's helped kill the two dinosaurs that have been wrecking everything. It's like, Blue is OP.
Yeah. She's a beast. But yeah, it's like, I guess that's why. I think they know the characters aren't that. Because like, you're not going to kill
I don't think
Owen.
it's that. I think
you're not going to kill Owen.
They're like, let's make these characters super likable, and like, so the kids will be like, ah ha ha, that's funny, or ah, he's cool, or whatever. And then it's like, okay, but now we can't kill those characters off because the audience likes them, or from your point of view, they don't care about them at all, so there's
Like,
no worth in killing them off.
Like, I guess you can see how they're funny and stuff, but like, I honestly just do not care about them.
I mean, I wouldn't say I like care about them, but I wanted to see Zia die. And maybe like Claire loses a leg or Owen, you know, like give it a little weight.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have to kill him, but like give it something. Like have somebody get eaten by a dinosaur and like make it, you know, not eaten by a dinosaur, but like
That would suck. That would suck so much. It's like your arm is gone, part of your leg is just ripped off.
I'm not saying like eaten, but like say like the Indoraptor like speaking.
It's difficult.
Say it like bit Owen's foot off or something, or just like his hand from like ear up or whatever, and like you know, they could add something. Like it's a little weight there, and then Blue comes and like saves his life and Triceratops.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Full point for visuals. Soundtrack, obviously.
Yeah.
It's John Williams.
There's not much to say about it, really.
No,
It's just
it's like still classic
good.
Jurassic Park soundtrack.
and then like even just the music in the moments were intense.
Yes.
So definitely a point.
Tone, I thought it was really tonally consistent.
Yeah.
Like it was scary when it needed to be scary.
It was sad when it needed to be sad.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
when it
Everything
needed to be
blended
awesome.
well, pretty much.
I really liked the underwater scene. I thought everything about that was kind of well done. There was like one thing with the whole air thing where it's like, okay, like she was like, take a deep breath, and I'm like, it's not even close to full.
I know, it was like, you still got a little
Yeah,
bit.
you got like this much, like. Yeah, I did think that was pretty nice. So yeah, full point for tone there. I just want to go back to the scene with the baryonyx. I really liked it until he got hit on the head with the lava. And like, the baryonyx is supposed to be kind of evil-ish. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
In the tunnel. So like the lava like hits its head, and I had like two thoughts there. I was like, one, I was like, ah. And then two, I was like, you should be dead. I'm like, lava just poured on your head, man.
Yeah.
Like lava, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot stuff.
Very.
It's just me.
Maybe it wasn't enough. I don't know.
So moving on to impact.
This is tricky, I think.
Is because within the mythos, it is the most impactful movie.
Yeah.
Since the first one, like Jurassic World, they actually opened the park. But this one, dinosaurs are in the planet.
Yeah, they're loose.
Like they're loose.
It's literally Jurassic World.
Yes.
So
that completely changes the course of the franchise.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
But
we're talking about impact.
Are we talking about impact with the audience and like?
Yeah, it's not so well received.
Yeah. Maybe it's not enough time. I don't know.
I don't know if it was better or worse received than Jurassic World.
I think it was worse received. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's tough. I guess it depends what impact you're going for. Impact of like just like in the movies, impact, or like impact like the audience and around the world and stuff like that. Then it's like it's two completely different things. So, but the impact for the audience and stuff I don't think is there. Maybe over time, you know, it'll be better received or something.
I think I'm going to give it
Why?
no point for impact.
No point?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just no.
I mean, it just hasn't been well received. It just hasn't.
I don't think it did that great in the box office either.
No, I know a lot of people that have not seen it.
So, it's just, that is what it is.
No point for impact. However, I am giving it my opinion point.
I am too.
I
like it.
I had a pretty good time watching it. It's comparable with Jurassic World, I think. It's got its better bits and its worse bits. Yeah, so full point there. Oh, that.
I just didn't do so good.
No, it did not. We're currently sitting at 5 points.
That's probably our lowest movie.
Yeah, and that's what we said about Incredibles last week.
Yeah. Maybe we're
Maybe we're getting harsher. Maybe movies are getting worse very quickly.
I think it does.
I'm giving it my extra half the point.
It definitely deserves a 6.
Like it's good. It's not a crappy movie. It's good.
It's average.
Yeah. So
6.
we did what we could. You know, it's a 6. 6 out of 10. Final score for Jurassic World. I don't know what to say. I mean,
but it was a good watch though. It's not like it was weird. It was like, I guess when you analyze it, it's like it's worse, but it's like actually watching it, it's enjoyable.
yeah, it's a good time. I mean,
it's not like
we said if we could give it an extra point for visuals, we would, and we did.
Yeah.
Like we gave it an extra point for visuals because it is a good time watching.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit more about it in our little discussion portion. So click onto that at the end of the video. We'll see you there.